Hi guys, welcome. My name is Cass. In the last video, I did promise I would share my March table with you, so I'm going to do that today. I did not forget. I did want to share it before I take it down. But yeah, so a lot of things happened and I'll share that too.
I got this at Walmart this weekend. It has 3 plants in it. I don't know what names they are. So right here on this leaf, my cats ignored it for about a day, and then I think Remy started looking interested in it and decided to start chewing away. So let me show you where this was. I had put it right here. Clean up the table a little. So this was the original spot for this guy, and he was under this light, which I don't know if that light is considered a medium light. Here's Rita. The only cats that I've seen go up to this plant so far has been Remy. I'm putting it in the entryway for now. The light coming through here, that's north. But anyways, that's why I really don't have houseplants, is because I have cats. And I'm decided I would try one out. It's been a while. I would try one out and see if I could repel them or find ways to repel them. And I haven't employed any yet. So now it looks like I'm going to have to. These are some Easter bunnies that were going to go in a little arrangement that I was going to put here. But I moved that since I needed to get this house plant in a safer spot for now. If you haven't tried these airwicks, they're pretty nice if you're not into diffusing oils. This is a bottle that it just pops in there. It's a good introductory into diffusers and essential oils. So they do run about $5 to $6 for a refill. The prices change, it just kind of depends on the scent. I think they're in the air fragrance aisle, but I haven't. Yes, they are. Yeah, Jory's happy. This is where our Christmas tree normally is. And then I had this box that came for a new litter box, and then my son immediately repurposed it for a cat house. And my son made a pretty cool cat house, so I'll share that with you next. In here, he went to town with staples and tape and built like a little entrance. And then it's gonna be hard to see, but he has a divider in there. Anyways, he did a really cool little thing with making like a little cat house. It's his best cat house yet. It's just, it's dark and hard to see. And to try to keep Jordy off of the rug, the white rug that he's made dirty, we got him a new doggy bed. He still prefers to lay here. I told my husband, I'm like, this is the dog bed. Anyway, so he does, as you can see, prefer the rug. We've tried sliding the bed over and moving it on the rug and just trying to get him more used to laying in it. And then just seeing how nice his bed is to encourage him to lay in it more. So hopefully this will become the preferred spot to lay. And I did see him laying in it this morning. It was on the rug here and he was in the bed instead of on the rug. So that was a plus. I'll just try to get him to lay in the bed, and then I'll give him his favorite treat. So he associates the bed with treats and good things. So yeah, we're kind of on doggy bed training. Isn't that right, Jordy? Isn't that right? But the cats do use this, so I haven't gotten rid of this yet. I know it's like kind of an eyesore, to me at least it is. They do use it though. And then I folded the blanket and just put it in this tray so it kind of looks like a cat bed. I didn't intend for that to be, but I kind of knew they were gonna come over here and lay on it. I just put it there because it goes inside here with all the other blankets. So the cats are now laying on that. They're going in here. And Rita likes it up here, so she'll come up here. She'll also hide behind the TV whenever I vacuum. So I'll just see like her little feet down there. It's funny. So I was going to get like an Easter tier tray off of Amazon, and I already picked out the tray and I found the Easter items for it that I like. They come as a pack, and they're in my shopping cart. I was going to order it and put it here because I had gotten a tiered tray for Halloween from Target. It was super cute, but it was Halloween themed, so I can't keep it out year round and redecorate it. So this tiered tray I could just swap out the decorations. I think this is going to be my new tiered tray table. If that's something you guys want to see, definitely leave a like and a comment below if that's something you're interested in me doing more of. I usually don't do the tiered trays because of that area. So this is what I like to decorate. This is like the ultimate decorating area in the house. The decorations just go up there. Yeah, hey, look who's not using his bed. Why aren't you using your bed? Come on. How to train a dog. Ignore him when he's not doing the right thing and praise him when he is. So we'll ignore right now. So I'm gonna finish my cup of coffee right now, and then I'll show you the table that I had for March before I take it down, because I did promise you guys a March table. Hey guys, my kids are home for spring break. I know I promised you guys I would show you the St. Patrick's Day table, but I just wanted to say that I will try to share that table with you. But we are leaving on a trip, so I'm hoping I'll get that video done and finished and put out before Friday, which is St. Patrick's Day. So, and those pokes, those bunny pokes, I always forget about this, but they would be really good here. But that's what I had for St. Patrick's Day, and I did a quick little video for you. I'll show it to you guys now, just to see how I add the pokes in this arrangement. But I probably should swap those out and do the bunnies in there. And then this bag is up here. It is just more of those leaves. And I put it up here because Remy was chewing on it. They're gonna go in this room, but the two that fell got hung up over here. And I just ended up liking them in that spot. And then I bought more for that spot. So I know it's not March anymore, but I did promise to share with you my St. Patrick's Day table. So that's what I'm going to do really quick, and then I'm going to take it down. So let's look at the table. All right, here is the final table. I did do a video where I bought a few more extra items from Dollar Tree. I saw these gnomes at Dollar Tree and I thought they were cute, but I passed them up on the first trip. Said that would be cute to add to the table. But they had the cutest little gnomes this year. I love the black hat. It has like these dark green sequins, so it looks kind of black, but it is still green. These items are from Hobby Lobby, so I did get a candy jar and a gnome from Hobby Lobby. You wait till St. Patrick's Day is over, then you can get a lot of the shamrocks 90% off. And then I made this banner last year for St. Patrick's Day, and I believe I brought it to the shop and decorated the shop with it as well. So I do sell these banners. They are on my Cassie B website. I like to cover my table with the table runners. So I got this cute little gnome table runner off of Amazon. I do wish it was just a tiny bit longer, but that's okay. So I made a video where I was gonna share this table with you guys, and I had all the footage, and then my battery died on my phone.
I lost some of my footage, but also spring break happened, and St. Patrick's Day happened over spring break, and I wasn't able to put the video together. But I did want to share my table still with you guys, since I did promise a St. Patrick's Day table. So now I can take it down, since we are in April and it is almost Easter. So it's definitely time, and I'm ready to see it go. So bye-bye St. Patrick's Day, and I will decorate for Easter next. Again, I'm really behind on these videos. Haven't been that motivated to decorate for the holidays, for these smaller holidays at least. So I noticed I don't have an Easter video from last year. So it might be good to do a little bit of an update and share my Easter decorations. So I will do that for you guys. I hate saying I will do it, because then I may not do it, but I will do my best to share that with you as well. So I will be decorating up here for Easter. I don't usually decorate that little console table that was in that room where I just came from. I don't normally decorate any other part of the house. Maybe just, I have decorated. My kitchen is a mess right now, so I don't want to like share too much with you guys. The house is in disarray. It's we've been doing a lot of cleaning outside, and I posted a video for how we clean up under our oak trees and how we get rid of all the leaves. So part 1 was basically the 8 tips on how to clean, and then part 2 was the system for cleaning, if that makes sense. So you can check those videos out. But yeah, so that took weeks and weeks and weeks to clear the leaves off of at least 3/4 of our yard, and we have an acre and several oak trees to clean up after. So between spring break, I got sick as well right after our vacation, and then cleaning up the oak leaves. I mean, we literally just finished yesterday, and then I added more piles. So we're not quite done yet. It feels like it's never over. At some point, I'm just gonna have to step back and leave it alone so I can move on. So the house, inside the house has been neglected, but up there is where I decorate for Easter. And then here as well, I like to do a little tiny mini Easter arrangement. And then like I mentioned before, a tiered tray is gonna go here, but it's gonna be off of Amazon, because I ain't got time right now for some custom cutesy tiered tray. This is the way. This is Jordy's favorite spot to lay. So that's why this corner gets all dirty. Right, Jordy? I just woke him up. So I'm going to try to get motivated and do the Easter decorations and get those up and ready, because what, Easter is in 2 weeks, Jordy? Is it in 2 weeks? Today is the 3rd, and Easter's on the 17th, I believe. Today is Monday. It'd be a great time to get those up. And then you won't see this video today, but I will share it with you guys soon.